Is Cristiano Ronaldo's fame causing issues for Euro 2024? Fans who are determined to get a selfie with the player during matches have led UEFA to increase their security measures. During Portugal's game with Turkey, 5 fans, including a young child, ran onto the pitch to get a photo with Ronaldo. While the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner seemed happy to pose for a picture with the young fan, Ronaldo lost patience after older spectators also evaded stewards. The security guards in Dortmund chased each supporter, whilst players and fans in the stand grew increasingly frustrated. One invader interrupted as Ronaldo prepared to defend a corner in the second half, and later in the match, a steward tripped up Portugal striker Gonçalo Ramos as he attempted to stop another pitch invader. Portugal coach Roberto Martinez said the invasions are a concern.
A fan that recognizes the big stars and the big icons in their lives. I think we all agree with that, but you can understand that.
Well, we do address issues in Scotland, and the point you've put to me about tax, we took a decision to increase tax on higher earners so we could invest more in our National Health Service, more than was allocated to us through the UK government.
Sorry, can I just interrupt you there for a second? Because, forgive me 1 second, for where I live, are you saying that £28,850 defines a higher earner? I mean, that's a nurse.
That's the tax bracket.
That's a junior teacher. That's a junior police officer.
Yeah, and nurses and junior police officers and teachers will be paid significantly more in Scotland because of the pay deals that we've negotiated to make sure these individuals have higher salaries than they have of your neighbours who are living in England. They also have access to a greater level of early learning and childcare for their 3- and 4-year-old children. Their children who go to university will not pay tuition fees.
يعني صراحة اليوم تم إطلاق سراحنا نحن مجموعة من الأسرى وبعض الأطباء. تركنا الأسرى في وضع مأساوي جدا. الأسرى لم يمروا على تاريخ الشعب الفلسطيني منذ النكبة إلى الآن بما يمر به الأسرى من معاناة، من إهانة جسدية ومهانة نفسية وعدم إطعامهم وعدم تقديم الطعام الكافي لهم وعدم تقديم الملابس وعدم كل شيء يعني ينقص الأسرى الآن. هناك من الأسرى الكثير منهم توفي وهم في أقبية التحقيق وهم لم يتلقوا العلاج اللازم لهم. هناك من الطواقم الطبية من استشهدت من الأسرى. تركناهم في وضع صعب جدا، لكن معنوياتهم في السماء، معنوياته عالية، يتطلعون إلى اليوم الذي سيفرج عنه بإذن الله سبحانه وتعالى. هناك عندما تحتاج إلى العلاج يتم تعذيبك عند الطبيب وعند الممرض. هذا لم يحدث في العالم كله، أن الممرض والطبيب يعاقب الأسير هذا يضرب بعرض الحائط كل المواثيق الدولية. الاحتلال ضرب بكل المواثيق الدولية.
This is the story of what really happened after Europe promised to end its reliance on Russian gas.
We aim to reduce this dependency on Russian fossil fuels and to get rid of it.
To wean ourselves off dependence on Russian oil and gas.
Because it turns out Europe isn't just helping Ukraine, but also helping fund Putin. I've come to Belgium, to the port of Zeebrugge, one of the biggest liquefied natural gas (LNG) terminals in Europe. On the hunt for the energy story no one wants to talk about. Because while the amount of gas coming in pipes from Russia is down, the amount of gas coming in on LNG tankers is up a lot.
See, we're getting closer now. That ship was in Siberia 7 days ago, and it's heading to Zeebrugge with its shipment of liquefied natural gas.
About the company's position on the conflict, saying McDonald's has seen a significant impact on sales in the Middle East and some outside the region. Similarly, the boycott of coffee giant Starbucks began after the company's union, Starbucks Workers United, published a now deleted post on X in support of Palestine, which prompted Starbucks to file a lawsuit against the union, arguing that their reputation is damaged.
There are bits and pieces from reports by Israeli ministers, by Israeli government officials admitting, oh, BDS is hurting us so much here and so much there, we need to increase efforts to fight it.
Activists then began creating lists online of other brands they accused of being pro-Israel and the war in Gaza. Boycotts have succeeded in raising awareness about Israel's treatment of Palestinians, and in some cases, such tactics have succeeded. The BDS campaign has in the past persuaded several high-profile companies, perhaps most famously ice cream maker Ben & Jerry's, to stop selling in occupied Palestinian territories. Also, French telecom company Orange ended its business partnership with Israel altogether. Students at Brown University in the US celebrated as they dismantled their encampment after striking a deal with the